Hi, Deb here, and I pulled this doll out to promote my Go Purple for Alzheimer's, and I realized I hadn't done a video of her. This doll is one of the Brin, B-R-I-N-N, First Ladies dolls from the 1980s. This is Abigail Fillmore. Now, she doesn't look like Abigail Fillmore because Brin, they have like 4 or 5 molds that they use. They generally honor the person by the outfit and the hairstyle. And look at this outfit. I'm holding my microphone. I forgot my clip. So anyway, look at this. And is that ruching? Is that what that's called? And that gorgeous, gorgeous hair. Oh my goodness. And she's holding a lace hanky, or she has it around her wrist, actually. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It's really lavender, but that's a form of purple. And they do have Velcro on them. So, and she has the molded shoes. And I don't know if these dolls are porcelain or they look porcelain, but yeah, they're porcelain. It counts. And the flowers in her hair. Now, where did I put them? Okay. She doesn't look anything like Abigail. Hello, Fillmore. Let me show you what she looks like. And this is an actual photograph, too. There you go. And I think perhaps that the picture is not, doesn't show her in her best light, because she was considered one of the loveliest people of her time. I'll do a still picture of that at the end. She was considered one of the loveliest people of her time, and her husband Millard was considered quite the handsome fellow. He was well over 6 feet tall, which was unusual back then. And Queen Victoria said he was the handsomest man she'd ever seen. So, look at this. It's even got a hoop underneath. They really go all out on these First Ladies dolls. I hope you're hearing me. I'm walking, moving my hands. I hope so. Anyway, let's learn about Abigail. There's not a lot to learn because, there's probably a lot to learn, but there's not a lot written about her. Okay, I have to look at my notes. Abigail Powers Fillmore was born March 13, 1798 in Saratoga County, New York. She was the youngest of 7 children. Her father was a Baptist minister, and he died when she was 2 years old. She became a teacher at age 16, and one of her students was Millard Fillmore. He was 2 years younger than her. But they fell for each other, and their courtship lasted 2 years. I'm not sure what the family objected to, but they objected originally. Let's see. After they married, she continued to teach. She was the first lady to work outside the home after her marriage. He was vice president for 16 months when President Taylor died. So she became First Lady. She had an ankle injury that made it hard for her to stand for any length of time. She also had rheumatism and headaches, probably migraines. So standing at those greeting things, they were hours long. Thousands of people would show up. So she couldn't really do that much. So her daughter took over that duty. They had 2 children, a boy and a girl. When she got to the White House, she found out they did not have a library. She was appalled, being a lover of books, so she lobbied Congress. This woman lobbied Congress back then, when that was unheard of, to come up with the funds to have a White House library. So she's the reason there was a White House library. It was in what is now the Yellow Oval Room. She also made sure they had a music room. She loved music. Let's see, they gave the money so the president could buy books for the White House, but it was she who bought the books. He loved to read too, from what I understand. Let's see, White House music room. I think I've told you everything except how she died. She attended the inauguration of President Pierce. It was a snowy, cold day. The inauguration was in March back then, March 4th. And she got pneumonia and died on March 30th. She's buried at a famous cemetery. Did I not write it down? I did not write it down. It's in New York, in Buffalo, I think. But anyway, there's not a lot to tell about this lady, but it's an amazing doll. And I wanted to share it. And I hadn't done a First Lady video in quite some time. So here she is, Abigail Fillmore. And stay tuned for the pictures so you can see what Abigail really looked like. Okay, till next time, toodles. She is buried in Forest Lawn Cemetery, Buffalo, New York.